Hello, and welcome to today's subscriber contract. Dubai List 14, set in Dubai and supplied to us today by Paul Anderson 37. So moving on to our briefing, 47 wants to finish everyone in Dubai. And moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, along with a free map. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting as the penthouse staff. We're going to have the Seeker 1 stored up in the penthouse ventilation room, and we'll be bringing with us an agmetic gas grenade, a lethal syringe, and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to make our way downstairs and select our agmetic gas grenade, and we're going to trigger the conversation between 2 gentlemen discussing the escape alarm. They're down by the parachutes, so we're just going to head straight down, trigger their conversation as we run past them. We're going to hide behind this flower pot here, and we're going to throw our gas grenade on the floor directly between the pair of them. They will both get sick and they will both go to a bathroom. One will go to the upstairs bathroom and one will go to the bathroom in the pantry. We're going to follow the guard heading to the bathroom in the pantry, and we're going to give him time to get in there and start purging himself, whilst we give his colleague plenty of time to make his way upstairs to the other bathroom upstairs. If we pounce on this guy too early, the other guard will change his mind and think that this bathroom is empty. He will come in and he will interrupt us while we're busy giving our friend here a nice refreshing cold drink. So we're just going to give him plenty of time to get upstairs before we pounce on our first target and help him with his nice cold drink. We're then going to make our way straight upstairs, and we're going to catch his colleague just as he is going into the bathroom up here. Now we do have a housekeeping staff member who frequents this bathroom very regularly, and as you can see, they were also an enforcer. So we're going to make our way into the bathroom, and we're going to hide ourselves just behind the door next to this palm tree. We're going to wait for our enforcer friend to make their way inside, otherwise they will interrupt us while we're dealing with our target. We're going to render them quickly unconscious and then proceed to help our target with a nice refreshing cold drink. So our target counts as an accident, the housekeeping staff member does not, so it's probably wise to put the housekeeping staff member into the closet provided, or the crate provided, but no one will go in there if we don't cause a panic, so it's not strictly necessary. We're going to take the guard's outfit, as that will allow us to move around a little bit easier, not much easier, but just a little bit. We're going to make our way back downstairs and into the ventilation room, and we're going to retrieve our Seeker 1, and we can then move on to our next 2 targets. So I'm just going to render this gentleman here unconscious as well, as he might get in the way a little bit later on, as we will be moving one of our guests into this area. So if we can, we're going to retrieve our Seeker 1, we're going to make our way into the study, and we're going to select our lethal syringe. We're going to wait by the golden idol right here on the counter for this young lady to finish dusting and move away. We're going to grab the golden idol, reselect our lethal syringe, and we're going to wait for the young lady who is dusting to make her way over to the table where the sofas are, which is just off screen to our right, where the radio is located. At that point, she will be in a blind spot to the guard currently sat on the other sofa reading a magazine. So when she goes over, we're going to quickly just walk up behind her, jab her in the back with our lethal syringe. She will go down rather more gracefully than our previous targets. There we go. We're then going to throw our golden idol over behind the sofa where our next target is located. He's going to go around to investigate, and we are going to shoot him in the head. Now, we need to be very much aware that Mr. Carl Ingram and his 2 bodyguards are currently heading up the stairs this way from downstairs after watching this Seeker's speech. So we need to get this guy out into the ventilation room as quickly as possible. So you may see on the mini-map that there are a load of white dots just appearing on the map. That is Carl Ingram. They are all coming around into the study area. So with 4 targets down and safely tucked away, we can move on to our final target, who is the remaining guard out the front of the penthouse from our previous contract. And we're going to shoot him in the back with the Seeker 1, and he is going to get sick, and unlike his colleagues, he's not going to go into one of the penthouse bathrooms. He's going to make his way all the way downstairs to the atrium. So we're going to make our way down there as well. We're going to get there a lot quicker than him, obviously, as we are jog running or run jogging, whatever you want to call whatever 47 is doing. And we are going to get down there and wait for our target to join us. So we're just going to run all the way down out of the whole penthouse area, down into the atrium and down into the atrium toilets, and we're going to await the arrival of our final target. And like I said, he's coming down much slower, and I have no idea why he's picked this bathroom, but it does work to our favor as there are bodies in all of the other bathrooms. So when he finally joins us and makes his way into a cubicle, we can then give him a nice refreshing cold drink of water, and we are very close to an exit. So it doesn't work out too badly in the long run. So all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and the nearest available safe exit will be the atrium elevators. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and once we get down to terra firma, we will get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We had no objectives, and we get a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.